I think I was at least 12% more prepared for this stream than last week. At least we got it up on time, but I was thinking, been probably over a month since we've headed out to Cuatro Colinas, and if I'm not mistaken, the last time we did it was during the 24-hour stream, and we hosted multiplayer, so there may or may not be a whole lot of respawns out here. And another thing that I was just opening the map, and it's kind of bothering me that I've never gone to this area at all. Cuatro's been an interesting map for me. There's areas that I like to go to, and I've kind of left a lot of it go, so we're going to check out down here. We're going to see if there's any red deer drinking there. Potentially, maybe mouflon as well could be in that area. And then we'll kind of go around to some of the more commonly hunted areas, maybe we should call them. I'm in a meeting for class right now. Well, as long as you're allowed to be there. What's going on, Tuxedo? Good to see you, man. Land Flooper, yeah, I got my land lakes back after yesterday's stream. That, by the way, I'm going to see if I can get that VOD up sometime tonight on the Flinter channel. Hey, Rebecca. Do you like chicken nuggets? Does anyone not? Does anyone not? Who was that? Brayden, thanks for becoming a channel member, man. Really appreciate you. If you're not already in the Discord, make sure you join that. Link up your YouTube over there to get the member role. Get the good stuff that comes along with that, and enjoy the green name and the emojis in chat, man. And also, FOMO Plays, am I saying that right? Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate the support. Ladies in here, what's going on? A big ol' streamy boy? Yes, sir. Top right lake is good for red deer most times. I think it wasn't during a stream or anything. I went over here to hunt red deer, got attacked by wolves, and I want to get rid of that hunting pressure before we go up there. But we will go there. Well, thank you, Bottom Boy. I was trying to think of something that I've not used for Cuatro, because I've got a bunch of nice screenshots of ibex, but here and there over the course of the, what are we, a little over a year, I think I've kind of used them all, so I wanted to go with that. Any chance you'll be taking the 303 out more? Any chance? Funny enough, that's the exact weapon I have. Gonna be using that most. That's gonna be our wolf defense weapon, that's gonna be our red deer weapon, mouflon weapon, ibex should we see them. Then of course we have the 243 for roe deer and the 22 for the wabbits. I did forget about the boar as well. How many diamonds do you have? I actually don't know. Been hunting a lot of multiplayer lately. Sitting at 689, so we're coming up on 700. It'll happen eventually. Ben, thanks for the super chat. What up? The hop thing I'm a little bit confused about. What up? Oh, hope you're having a good day. I got it now. It really confused me. Sorry, don't mind me. Should just read the entire thing sometimes, but thank you, man. Hope you're having a good day as well. Appreciate you. Big mail, I like to see it. Stupid Nightbot being late again. I know he's supposed to be here. Is he just not gonna cooperate? I was switching some stuff around earlier, so sometimes when I do that, I have to log him out and back in. Can go and try to do that. Sleeping on the job. Yeah, let's see if he's gonna wake up if I give him a little ring. Freeze the screen for just a second to get on that. Feels like you have 2,000, or maybe, yeah, 2,000 plus diamonds. You know, a lot of videos within, say, the last year have had more than the first couple of years. That's one of the big things. Alright, I'm going to have him leave the channel and rejoin the channel, see if that makes him actually cooperate. It's one of the smallest males, I swear. He was doing good. We had like a couple of streams in a row where he wasn't a problem. Naturally, couldn't last forever. Okay. Best lake for Ronda Ibex? Got my last couple of diamonds, I think, at this one. This little lake here is good as well. Really, that's kind of it. I mean, I believe they'll drink here. And maybe like at this little point, but not a lot of areas they drink. You'll see a lot of them really gathered in a couple of areas. Hey, Ragnar, what's going on, dude? Good to see you, man. How long will the stream be? Just about 2 hours like normal. I do have to head off and record a video for tomorrow after this, so can't go crazy long or anything. What is your biggest diamond? That's a common question, and ever since the new scoring system, there's really not a good answer to that. Because we've had plenty of max score diamonds. As for like which of those is the biggest, I mean, we have a max score plains bison, so I guess because it's the biggest animal, maybe it's that one. Max score gemsbuck, that's the highest trophy rating max. I don't know. Nightbot has abandoned us. There he is. Look at him. Just when we thought he wasn't going to say hi today. I don't see any red deer around here, so we're going to go elsewhere. I would like to go... Oh, wait. I lied. We weren't as far as I thought. I'd like to go all the way down this side. I'm going to assume if there's none on this side, there's probably not any on the other. What's your favorite diamond? That I have in the trophy lodge, at least? Probably, assuming the great one doesn't count. I mean, Piebald Diamond Whitetail, it was shot live on Twitch. Like, I can't get over how lucky that was to have it on a live stream. I think that. You got enough Diamond Red Deer? I need one more, or a rare. A rare's fine. Got a piglet up there. Wait a minute. How do you get over there? I guess the road? Oh, it's not as bad as I thought. Never mind. I thought this was like a giant island. It's also not a big enough male to really be worth going for. For a second there, I thought he was a submarine pig. Oh, actually, we're not even to the island. Never mind. I don't know what's going on. It's fine. If you kill a female black bear on Silver Ridge, will it always respawn as a female? To my knowledge, that's how it works. There's a chance that I could be wrong about that, but in all that I've seen from it, that's what seems to happen. Pretty sure, by the way, a rabbit just warning called in front of us, and that's why it, like, flashed the little indicator that an animal called and then it disappeared. I don't see nothing. Would seem to make sense. We'll see if there's any tracks. Everyday Vlogs and Walker, thank you guys both for the super chats. Love your videos, keep up the great work. I will definitely do my best. Really appreciate that. You can walk across down the river? Good to know. As I mentioned at the beginning, have never hunted this area and really don't know a lot of this map well. Like, I know red deer spots, I know ibex spots. This river, I've largely ignored it for the last 15 months. Nice bottom boy. Wolf hotspots? We are going to get into wolf territory here shortly. Generally, like, the northeast is really good, like around this mountain. The southeast also. And occasionally I've seen them like southwest, and I think they drink a lot up here in the northwest. Maybe we ought to go. Let's do that. When they're done feeding, because I don't imagine they do a lot of feeding back in here, let's do this lake and then back this road. I swear we were gonna do it. We must have shot something here, whatever stream that I wanted to walk down that road, because I remember wanting to go there, and then apparently it never happened. What's my favorite map? Still Layton. Probably gonna get back to Layton, actually. Maybe Wednesday? We'll have to see. I want to get back there. Been spending a lot of time on some of the newer maps. Used to get a lot of wolves along the river there on Little Island, but not so much anymore. I do know they drink a lot along the river, and I've seen just kind of like running along it. I've seen quite a few just feeding, but been a while actually since then. The nice thing is with the wolves, though, they're one of those species you don't actually have to hunt them to get respawns, because a lot of times they just find you. So you kind of never know. Like, let's say I was grinding red deer on this map, because that actually is a thing that we did at one point. Most other species I would just ignore, but there's not a whole lot of ignoring wolves. You sort of have to take them out, so you never know. Something good could show up. Hey, Scarecrow. How's the hunting going? I think we've seen one animal so far. Been a little slow, but checking a new spot out. I think we are going to get moved to some of the better areas. I still want to make sure that we don't just always go to the same spots. I think we'll go down here first. There's no hunting pressure here. We need to get some stuff cleared off. Oh, I was looking for the name and it was hiding in a blue font. Scarecrow, thanks for becoming a channel member, man. Really do appreciate you. I think you know the drill as far as linking everything up in YouTube and getting the rolls over there, but thank you, dude. 'Tis much appreciated. How'd you get all your money? Lots and lots of playtime and harvest. We just crossed 30,000 harvests last week. Let's see where we're at now. Haven't done as much grinding. 30,357. Has it actually only been a week since then? Next, it seems like kind of a lot of animals. I guess red fox. But anyway. Yeah, closing in on 4,000 hours. I'm at 3,921 at this point, so it just adds up. And I don't have a whole lot to spend it on at this point, so pretty much it. How often do you time change? It depends on what I'm after. I think I do it less now than I used to. It's kind of a patience versus impatience thing for me. It really depends on, it depends on the day. I will, on days where I'm more patient, just try to hunt several hours straight without resetting the time. If I'm specifically after one animal, like, say, in their drink zones, just whenever they're done drinking, reset the time back to the beginning of it and kind of go again. Lots of conditions for that one as to how I do it. Bottom Boy, thanks for the super chat as well. We should be able to gift memberships on YouTube. Need more emos. That would actually be kind of neat. I don't know why that's something they haven't done. Maybe they don't want to just straight up copy Twitch, I don't know. But I think that would be a good idea. Couple of hinds. I swear there's a small stag in this herd. Unless I shot it, which is possible. I seem to recall... Yeah, there he is. Just hiding in the middle. So we haven't shot a ton of red deer with the 303, but we shot one, maybe a couple, in one of our early Tearoa videos, and we know it is really good for them. It is just gonna be... Will he lift his head? Okay, we gotta time this really well, because there's not a good window. Ah. Didn't get the window, but I think we got him the second time. The hind, if you couldn't see, the hind in front of him lifted her head, and we probably shot her in, like, the ear. So that ear was enough to stop a 303 round, unfortunately. By the way, is the audio synced up? Got a new headset. That was an issue once in the past, where I got a new headset and the sound of the gunshots was behind the animation of the gunshots. So, hold on. Clipping is coming soon? What? Is that actually makes sense, because they are moving towards a lot of, like, shorter content. They have the, like, shorts section of the site now. Or specifically the app, I think it is. Audio's good? Good deal. Good to know. It's basically another version of my old headset that was kind of broken. It's a slightly newer version. I like it. Let's see. Vital organ, that's going to be the stag. Only one of them died. As far as I'm concerned, less hunting pressure because of accidentally hitting a female is good. Another small stag out there. One of these days, if we keep on doing these kinds of things where just we randomly hunt red deer on streams and stuff, we'll get an eye to show up. It's gonna happen. Timothy, thanks so much for the super chat, man. Super generous of you. First time catching your stream, and I just want to let you know that you got me into Call of the Wild, and now I can't stop playing it. Keep up the good content, and bless your RNG. Well, thank you, man. And good to hear content got you into Call of the Wild. I always like to see that. Upgraded headset? Absolutely. Was a inspired move, you know? Thought I saw a second antler. I think that's a shadow. Also not good wind. But he kind of caught onto us a little too slowly. How many hours a day you have that headset strapped to your noggin? a little less now than I probably did, say, a year ago. I'm gonna go with, though, still, minimum, like, 10. Some days definitely more. You can find the video for clipping on YouTube's Creator Insider channel. You can even test it out there. Huh. I will have to look into that. That's good to know. Can't believe I missed a Subnautica stream. Don't worry, dude. I think we're going to be going back for plenty more. And actually, I'll say that again. Let's just start from the beginning with that one. If you missed it, we did a Subnautica stream on Twitch yesterday. I think that's going to become a consistent thing. We're just going to do... It may not always be at the same time, but a Subnautica stream on Sundays, and we're going to do just the entire playthrough. I'm not going to do a single thing that's not streamed. And all those VODs are going to be uploaded to the Flinter channel. So that will actually get some use. I think VODs on Twitch eventually do go away. It's something like 15 days for just, like, everybody. I think 30 days for subs and 60 days for Prime members, or maybe those last two are switched. Are they big headphones, or are those silly... I lost my last word there. Silly bud thingies? They completely go over my ear. Like, I can't wear ones that don't go over my ear for more than a couple hours. And that's why, as I believe these have slowly been phased out for newer ones, I keep on getting the same ones. I like them a lot. Is this? Yeah, that's the Red Deer spot. What did that say? Oh, never mind. Reading out his road here. That really scared me for a second. So, am I just... That's a Red Deer zone there. I guess we'll go here and look around, because I'm not really sure. Hashtag Subnautica Sunday? Exactly. Decent headphones, then. Yeah, they're Logitech G935s, if you guys want to check them out. Considering I just got these ones, it's hard for me to say I would recommend them. But I've had 933s, which are very much the same thing, for the last 3 years anyway. Definitely recommend. Why is it that when I'm tracking or actually doing good I get kicked or it crashes? Sometimes it feels that way. Sometimes I have that feeling with, like, some of the better animals that I'll find, something happens where their tracks disappear or something. I actually have an example of that from Cuatro Colinas, in fact. Multiplayer game, this was September probably. I definitely saw a big rack diamond red deer, and I really want one more for the trophy lodge. I never did get to spot it, but I'm 100% sure it was resting. I saw it get up. Like, those were the big rack diamond antlers. Never got a track. Tracked every other 210 to 240 red deer on the map, I feel like. It's just like always the ones that you really want. Somehow, it just doesn't work out, but just gotta keep it up. You know, sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't, but for, like, why it always feels that way, I think that's just kind of natural. Just when things are starting to go right, there's always the thing, and that kind of gets a bigger response as well. Okay, well, this used to be a good red deer spot. Maybe not so much anymore. That car meat guy, I think I'm saying that right. Thanks for the super chat. Got my first Albino Grizzly this weekend. Very nice. Learned a lot from your videos. Keep up the good work. I'll definitely do my best. That's funny. I was actually, one of the things I was focusing on Yukon in yesterday's video was looking for an Albino Grizzly. Nicely done. Big male dono. That's another one. Get a dono emote. Big dono. Key streams equals boring. Yeah, that's a big one. It's kind of requested a lot, but maybe like a Hirschfelden stream where the last half hour is goose hunting or something. 2 hours in a goose blind is a lot of sitting still. I guess we'd get out and run and claim stuff. That's also, for a stream, a lot of shooting and a lot of loud sounds that I don't know about. Never say never. Might do something like that. Somehow I feel like maybe we spawned too close to it. I'm like remembering hunting mouflon here and seeing good-sized red deer or something. Let me go back this way because I don't think I shot it. Watto, thanks for the super chat. Finally catching a stream here in South Africa. Keep up the work. I'll definitely do my best. After your red fox round, you should make a lodge full of the smallest possible animals. When you say smallest like... Oh, what the... Max weight estimate piebald. Excuse me, sir. Where are you? I have all the butterflies wondering what this is. Please tell me this track doesn't just end. Oh no. So the one that I was just referring to is that one. Actually, well, I don't know which of those two, but neither is a piebald, which is interesting. What was I just reading? I had a heart attack seeing that piebald come up on the map. Let's try to focus a little bit here. Let's see if we can get both of these. Oh yeah, the smallest thing. Do you mean like a Hall of Shame kind of thing? We have one of those going on. We're already loaded. I'm not really worried about spooking stuff. I guess it would make sense to shoot the bigger one first. If he'll lift his head, please, sir. That was fast. Maybe, possibly. Nah. Don't have time to track that. We have something else to find. I really don't know that we can track him here, but we're gonna find him. If the entire stream is dedicated to finding one red deer, I don't care, because it has a lot of potential to be a really cool one. We don't have a gold rare red deer, I think. With the max weight estimate, it should be impossible for him to not be a gold, assuming we make the shot. Or better, of course. What's up, Ben? If you get a diamond piebald on your kite, listen, that's why I got all the butterflies wondering what that is. That's not something that happens often. A max weight estimate track, get the serve edge that it's rare, and then we don't know what it is. It's gonna be fun to go find. Eli, thanks for the super chat. Really appreciate the support. And I gotta find a name because my alerts hate me. Hey, boy, Sam, thanks for becoming a channel member as well. Make sure if you're not in the Discord, join that. Link up your YouTube over there. Get the member role. All that good stuff. Really do appreciate it. And enjoy the green name and emojis in chat as well. You and Scarecrow can be twins again? Let's see what happens. I'm also... Oh, there he is right there. Ah! Big mythical, though. That was one of my considerations. That since his tracks ended, he could have been, like, not spawned in. So, okay. People that have asked me about this, you just witnessed it. We were over there. We were standing, like, right where he is. But we spawned right here. That was too close to where he is. We're going to shoot him first and then figure out exactly what the range was. Getting further away... Excuse me, Palo. You wanted me to not get a big male? Getting further away made it to where he actually spawned in. Hey, IceQ. Alright, we're going to go ahead and try to get him with the 303. Or should we try to take him with a bow? What do you guys think? Still stunning? There are a lot of mythical racks. This isn't necessarily my favorite, but I do like this one. He's got big brow tines in the front, and that's my favorite thing. Kind of jealous, but I like mine too. He's up to 229. He's got to be right about that 229. Yeah, I'm with you, Billy. If that's what I thought was going to happen when I saw him, I was sure that was the Troll 9 rack, and I was going to be a little bit sad. Oh, alerting him already. Should probably pay a little bit of attention to what we're doing. Come back. Thanks for the super chat. We might be yelling at the red deer here in a second. A lot of you guys saying bow. We'll take the bow. We got a drink zone. We are at 7:01, so wolves, this could be really interesting. Wolves are going to stop feeding basically now, which means they may start traveling to rest zones and may start screwing up our hunts, so should be fun. Is 200 meters the official distance, Johnny? Because I've been trying to figure that out, and I could not get an exact distance, but that seems to be about it. Bow? Alright, we're not going crazy here. We're gonna get one of the compound bows. Just because of the... Wait, what did Billy say? Air rifle are bad? You can't even take them with their air rifle. I want to mess up my only gold big male. Well, anyway, 243? See, that would be, I think, easier, or I actually would. 243, like, heart shot, maybe. I think we just got room. Anyway, what I was trying to get at is, we're going to take a compound, because I do not want to mess this up. Guess this will work. And do I have arrows? Got all kinds of weird stuff going on with loadouts lately. 420s are gonna do the job. Switch that around. Get the 420 grain arrows. He is still there, right? Wind is... It actually should shift more in our advantage as we wait. Gotta find ourselves a spot and try to call him in. Use the 357. What is its ammo class? I actually have no idea. Use the knife and a lasso. I do that plenty in Red Dead, otherwise. Smoke pole was my original suggestion. You know, that's... I would like to do that, because that's a really overpowered weapon. We could probably just drop him in his tracks. But if we hard shot him with the bow, maybe he'll drop. Ever waterfowl hunt in real life? I have not. I'd like to. I think it's 2 to 6. You know what? That makes sense. It would be right there with the 243. Makes all the sense. Do you have the Rangefinding Site? Nah. I don't care for it. I like just the straight up single pin. It's nice for longer shots, but for these kind of situations, not so much. He's actually uneven in a pretty cool way. I think he's all even on the bottom, but his tops are different, unless I'm just... Is it the angle? I want him to be even. We'll see. Do you like to use the 6.5? I do like it. I almost brought it for this hunt, just because it did come with this map. But I kind of figured 303's newer. Wanted to have a little extra power specifically for the Red Deer, as we sneak up on one with a bow. So, went with the 303. I think, for the sake of not letting the wind shift too much, because I don't know which way it's going to try to go, it should just get better, but there's a chance it's going to swing all the way around. I think we're going to call this our hiding spot. And see if we can get him in here. Now, is he even or is he not? He definitely is not. So a little bit of a difference. BRB dog is struggling. Alright. I'll try to wait on you to schmoke him, but we'll have to see. It's all up to him and what he wants to do. I ought to take some screenshots too. Okay. Not letting him get away, because calling them back in is big pain, but when he steps out in the open, at the very least, we gotta get something. That's not the open, man. Oh no. Alright, I guess we're not gonna do that, because he's gonna be right on top of us when he comes past that brush. See here for 20. Hi. Got too close and never stopped. That was special. Okay, question is he going to want to come back in, or is he going to want to run forever? Think he's a diamond? Nah, it's definitely just a gold. You shot a 170, Pantang Billy? Shout oi? I should have shouted oi. He was just not about it. If he tries to come back, we'll get ourselves set up pretty well. He's drinking somewhere right over in that general vicinity, so oof. Can't say I've ever seen one do that. That was weird, wasn't it? There was no stopping animation, because they usually have a little transition from calm to attentive to alert to alarmed to fleeing. We'll just kind of sit here. I expect him to come back. A lot of animals seem to now, but if he doesn't, we'll get him. But we're not. Let's actually sit a little further forward. Last we saw him was pretty much straight beside us. Gotta keep our eyes open. He's kind of running like basically the way we're facing. I'm hoping that by being not exactly on his tracks, it's gonna end up letting us cut off the path he takes back to his zone. And it really depends on where he goes to. Ruby's all good for now. Well, the good news is I did wait for you to take the shot, because he came in close and then just never stopped. Ran away. it literally spooked because Kyla wasn't here? I believe it. Not only did we not get to get our screenshot because he took the wrong path, he then just ran right to us and then immediately turned and fled. I think, does this stuff hide us if we need to? No. I think we'd be able to see him though. Like if he tries to come back, he does kind of have trees for antlers, so, you know, shouldn't be a big deal to kind of move around. He may even warning call since he's not huge. Oh, he went. He turned right there last we saw him, so he very well could still be coming in. Before I lose your name, let me find you again. Oh, the Karmi guy. Thanks for becoming a member as well. If you didn't hear me saying earlier, make sure you join the Discord, link up your YouTube over there, get the member role, and take advantage of the good stuff that comes along with that. Really do appreciate you, all the support. How unfortunate, quite. 10th on the leaderboards? I've always wanted a 170. I don't think I have a 160. Nicely done. Strats, yes. Killed my first diamond wildebeest with my best friend. Nice. Alright, I'm getting the impression he's not trying to come back. We're still going to walk this, because there is always the chance that something happened and he just got kind of sidetracked and trying to come back. There's a couple of different things that can happen here. Sometimes animals just go and nervously drink a little bit away from their zone. That's the ideal. The way we're going right now, I'm not sure if he's going to do that, but not sure what she was doing, but we almost had it figured out. You're not gonna make me do it. Nah, not with a bow. I can't. I can't risk that. Now the wind's gonna be bad, which is not cool. What a day. I now have leaderboard 3 animals in Pick-a-Bean. That is the most Billy thing I could ever imagine. Alright, now what we gotta figure out was he trying to come back and was he very late in doing so? Or was he nervously drinking there? Send it. You know, a lot of animals I would have, not that specific one. He's not having it. It's, you know, to be expected. I'm just glad that he's not a really ugly one, because there are some seriously not good looking. That's what I almost said. Does English even exist? Not in my world. Anyway, some seriously not good looking uneven red deer. Those two antlers together actually work. He's running so far, even though we can still see him. Can't spot him though anymore. Alright, I guess if we walk up this way with the bad wind and everything, we're in trouble with the bow. Flinglish doing great. That's what I do. What's the best spot for whitetail in Layton? They've really been moved around quite a lot, but I think probably Renaki is still the absolute best. You're not look kidding as well. I feel it. It's relatable. Trying to peek up here and find out what he's doing. Unless he tries to get back to his zone at this point, our odds of a bow smoke are not looking good. We'll kind of have to wait on him to see. By the way, the wind is still not really where I expect it to be. It's got to be like, yeah, almost 8 a.m. Forgot to super chat by freezing, by the way. I did. Sorry about that, man. Got a diamond springbuck this week. Nice. I've actually, as I've been running around Virunga randomly, I've been looking for one of them. Piebald mythical indeed, and a very uncooperative one at that. Kinda see the direction he went before. I don't know why he ran back at us. That direction was good. It was all downhill, it was all open. I wasn't worried. Should have been worried. Where did you find your great one? It wasn't too far from the Renaki outpost, actually. What's happening here? Is that an old track then? Or did he run? There's no way he ran back past here. That is in line with the other tracks that we picked up, so that should be old. Where is he gonna end up though? I'm like relatively committed to taking this with a bow. I think we ought to at least try to get some better information, because with this wind, the odds that we even get that close are not looking good. If we can find that he's like nervously in his zone, that's fine. But I don't know what he's trying to do. And that's the problem. What are we tracking? A piebald mythical red deer. Pretty decent looking one as well. There's a mythical rack that I like better, but this is one of my favorites. I think we're gonna go for a little bit of a trot. Oh, there he is again. So I don't know where he keeps hiding at. I just want to see him actually nervous and then see what he tries to do. That's my intention with spooking him. And not gonna get to do that this time either. He may have slowed to a walk the last second there. He did. I saw him turn. This is big Strugs trying to just get eyes on him. Okay. I'm not sure if he's turned because he's alert or if he's turned because he wanted to come back and then went alert. Okay, back to nervous. If we can stay on this side of him, and we can somehow get ourselves into bow range, we're not in the worst of spots. Hey, Chess. This is one of our more chaotic moments, but glad you could stop by. Best thing they ever added to this game, infinite nervous walking, which makes colors useless. I mean, eventually they go back calm. I like that, you know, with the great one, for instance. The fact that we couldn't just call him straight in, we ended up stalking in and then he responded to the call was good. Big Strugs. We need to somewhat move quickly because of that exact reason. The wind's not bad, so we can be a little, actually, careless. Kind of intentionally alerted him there. My goal is to slow him down in his approach to his zone. If he gets back there, it's going to be all spot and stock. Not a huge deal, but I wouldn't mind just being able to take him as he goes back now. Because, yeah, eventually he's going to spin around and get back to where he was trying to go. Still 110 out, and he's basically straight across from us. Learn him again. I mean, if we keep playing this game, it may work. I need Strugs to be an emote. Promise it will. Literally just got a diamond mountain lion, 39.3, not bad. Not bad. Okay, still on his way. That looks so cool. I'm really not sure about the screenshot aspect of this whole thing, but at least we can get some good visuals with the binoculars. This is a really interesting game of cat and mouse. Make him alert so he doesn't trot past us. Let him walk around a little bit, go back to nervous, gain some ground. Not something I do very often, but I feel like somehow this is the better strategy. I hope he didn't spook that time, because I don't see him. Did he? He could also very well be just behind some brush. I think we know he's trying to come back, so even if he did spook, we're just in a better position, but I can't see that he would just spook from that. I knew I heard something. How does an animal with trees on its head sneak past us? I'll never know. But we're either going to be probably taking like a 35 to 40 meter shot or waiting, because he kind of got over like parallel to us. Those big rares look awesome. Yeah, I like them a lot. I have plans for this guy, so that's why I'm being pretty, well, I don't know if it's cautious when I'm alerting him nonstop, but, you know, not just throwing caution to the wind with our shots. We're only 45 out. That rock almost really threw me off, because I thought that was going to say 30-something, which is the rock's range. Okay. He may spook. We're sort of in a place where we can't get any more hidden. If we can get away with this. 0 for 40. He's just trotting back. He's still alarmed. I don't want to take like 45. Under 40 I'm cool with, and he may, because he's alert, actually walk our way a tiny bit. Nothing to hide in. He's just determined to get back to his zone. You know what? I'm just disoriented, I guess. Or maybe he's going to go straight across? I can't spot him now. Still just alert. Shoost. I could shoot with a gun, but I'm not going to shoot with a bow. Just getting alert at our presence now, basically. Because I think he's trying to get to, like, there. But he seems to just be wandering off. Which somewhat confuses me. Just alert all the time. Thirsty boy. Okay, he's all the way back to nervous. Can we hide in this? Because he's kind of coming our way now. We might have frustrated him into going the wrong way for a minute. Oh, this brush just gets pushed down. I'm not a fan. He is trying to go back that way. If we can crawl straight forward here, there may be enough time to get into bow range. I don't hear him walking, and that worries me, because he might have gone alert again. Nope, he's just onwards and upwards to wherever he's headed. I wanted to fast travel to the tent. I really do think that would be effective. Do we do that? Let's get him spotted again. We might be able to just really rig the system in our favor. Having a tent right on top of his drink zone, which of all places for that to be, that was a good one. If we spot him, and then... how far? Yeah, it's 300 meters. It should be fine. Okay, gonna do that one more time, because that made me nervous. Fast traveling really close to animals does spook them. As long as they've been spawned in, and this guy is, he would spook. Now he's alert, but that's okay. Just gonna fast travel. And when we load in quick enough, well, I was hoping that we'd be able to see the outline where we left him spotted. Supposed to be... yeah, there he is. Alright. There's a tripod here and everything. Let's see how this goes. Will he walk right along the water's edge like a lot of animals like to do? That's the question. 171 Rusa, then a almost 250 water buffalo, then a 170 bantang, then a 220 sandbar deer. How do you just kill the biggest males of Piccabeen Bay? That's what I want to know. So there's one potential issue here that I can see, and that is because he's nervous. We can't just hit him with a call and get him to stop. Like, let's say he goes by broadside at, like, I don't know, where he walked before at 40 meters. That's a lot of lead to put on an animal. It doesn't look like he's going to do that, but we're going to have to really hope that he cooperates. Worked out fantastically. Let's wait till there's an arrow in him before we make any official opinions on that, because worked out fantastically that he was right by the tent to begin with, and then that almost went south. I love how, there we go, he spent so much time trotting when we needed to get closer, and then he just walked forever here. You know what? If he's not going to come close, we got to get out. Because the wind's gonna be bad if he gets past us. There's always a chance for negatives, and he's gonna take that same path too. All right, gotta get ahead of him. Trying to be forward thinking here. Get ourselves in a better spot. I didn't mean to auto run there. Oh boy. I need a thing to hide me, please. Think we got one. Think we're gonna be okay. If we can get into this little bit of brush. I know he loves to get here too fast, but might be okay. Blake, Sniped, and Bryson, thanks for the super chats. I will read the messages in just a moment. Have we finally gotten ourselves into the perfect spot for the big male? We're completely hidden. I'm not going to worry about screenshots this time. 0 for 20. We might have been okay in the tripod. Yeah, we would have been. This is a little cooler, sitting in the brush waiting on him. Okay. If we can... I knew he was going to do that. No more of this spooking stuff, please. I'm not a fan. Who was that in there with the last super chat? I think Bryson. Did I get? Maybe we did get all those. Anyway, let's see. First of all, I want to look at the antlers. The bases look even. The brow tines look even. I think this is something they should do more of. They're like mirror images up to the tops, and then the tops are a little bit different. And that, in my opinion, is the perfect way to make a like non-symmetric red deer. Finally, I don't know how long that took. Holy, there's 1,800 people in here. I was unaware of that. I was a little bit focused on the whole red deer thing. Go to get him with the bow though. Smeeked, big smeeked, 229.5 piebald. Double lung there at 12 meters. Would there be a better range to smoke a piebald red deer that we tracked for 1.6 kilometers and shot 200 meters from where we first saw him? That's cool. All right, now let's talk about for just a moment the plan that I have, because I did mention it. We have a multi-mount that has a big rack diamond red deer. We have 2 diamond red deer on the wall. One is the ugly one from Hirschfelden. We're going to take that down. Pretty well just dispose of it. Put this guy in the multi-mount and put the big rack diamond from the multi-mount on the wall. Gonna be looking good. That is so cool. I want to take a screenshot like this as well if we can. Can we fit all the antler in the box? Why they limit the size of the box, I don't know. I don't get it. All the screenshots. Never saw a rare red deer even close to this size. And I can just about promise that is a respawn from when we did the 24-hour stream. So for anybody that was on my map and shooting red deer during the course of that, thank you. Contributed to something pretty cool. All right, let's get back here. Blake with the super chat once again, and Shylane, thank you for the super chat and the sticker. I think Blake has asked twice, can I play with you? If you're on PC, I'm in multiplayer like all the time. Spent probably 3 hours in multiplayer this morning, I would say. When I'm done recording my video tonight, I'll probably be in multiplayer again. I don't know if I could give like a total number, but I switched servers, I switched maps, like I run into a lot of people in there. 412 meters, there you go. Been watching for 9 months and loved all your videos. Keep it up. Thank you so much. Appreciate you sticking around and everything. And I will definitely do my best. Just joined the stream and the first thing I see is a giant piebald. We chased him for quite a while. Probably found him, I don't know, 20 minutes in. Took almost a half hour to actually kill him. I think I'd prefer like that than spawning on top of him and at the very least the gun kill that we were gonna do. I think this worked out a whole lot better. I'm going to leave our loadout as it is. You're going to see me pull out the bow about 37 times for the rest of this stream when I try to get the gun. We'll see. Sometimes I can remember. What's up, Eagle? Good to see you, man. Should be the thumbnail for the trophies of this month, probably, you're going to say? Yeah, it will be. It will definitely be multi-mount of the piebald stag, and if we could get another, like, melanistic hind just to really make everything work. But that's what is going to be in the multi-mount with this guy. There's a Melodistic kind that we shot, I think, off this map, and in fact, it was the first place we went, right over here. Blake, thanks for the super chat once again. Appreciate you, dude. Still hunting for the Diamond Fox? Still am. When I get some free time where I'm not trying to, like, work on some kind of video, or when I'm not in multiplayer, still been doing it. Still been trying to grind Red Fox on Yukon. Haven't gotten a whole lot of stuff. Kyla's having all the struggles today. I wonder why it's doing that. We're on low latency, but we've been doing that for a month or so. That's odd. How you been? Just been working on watching, like, all your videos? Well, that's awesome to hear, man. And wishing you get that Red Fox. I am too, so I appreciate it. Hopefully that can happen. Bryson, thank you again. How many hours do you have in Call of the Wild? You know what? Somebody asked me. I'm so sorry. I got a little bit distracted with everything that was going on. I looked earlier. 3,922. All the hours. Couple of nice Mouflons. So this was the thing that I actually thought we may focus on, was Mouflon. If I only knew what was in store for us. They're everywhere. There was one nice 4. What are you? Oh, you're dangerous. That's what you are. Couple of Ibex over there. None that are all that special. I guess we'll do a little bit of Ibex hunting now. There's a red deer. Where is... I know I saw a nice 4. Maybe he didn't go the same way? Well, in that case... Yep, there it is. There's the first time. If we do it a lot, we'll switch, but I think things will make sense. These guys do a lot of slowing down and stopping. Maybe not gonna be kind to us and do that right now. Maybe he will. Wonder how far that was. He's going down, so we got him. But going down slower than I would expect. Big Buck Killer, thanks for the super chat. Really appreciate the support, man. Never been on a live chat? They're always fun. I always enjoy it. It's cool to get to have the real-time interaction. Oh, goodness. 2 in a row. I think it's just not going to be worth the amount of times that I'll do that. Maybe the bigger 4 I saw is with these? Yeah, there he is. Also a gray. That's something I think we're going to try to get maybe a better Mouflon for that one multi-mount. Actually, the multi-mount that's in the thumbnail. Because the albino in the multi-mount in the thumbnail is from the old system, I believe. We don't have that anymore. We have a nice gray, but that's not really a proper rare. It's kind of like an uncommon. Blake, thank you again. How much do I have to dono for you to go on multiplayer and have me play with you? I'm such a big fan. That's not a precedent that I want to set, like having to pay some amount to play with me. Like I said, I'm in multiplayer all the time, man. If you're in PC, like in PC, if you're inside of a PC, if you're on PC, Virunga, Te Aotearoa, Layton, like I'm quite consistently just hopping around maps on any of those, so if you're hanging out in multiplayer, we'll probably run into each other. I'm sure there's a lot of people in chat that can have a story maybe about times that that's happened. There's not many days where I don't join a game and somebody says hi. Are you gonna spring gobbler hunt this year? I am, and I'm gonna hopefully hit it harder than I ever have. I've managed to do a little better as far as, like, staying ahead upload-wise over the course of the last... It's really only been like a couple of weeks since I've really gotten the hang of it. But if I can keep doing that, there's a pretty easy schedule as far as, like, trying to do YouTube goes. Just make a video in the evening, turkey hunt in the morning, be done, 11 o'clock or noon. The one exception is Friday. I gotta be back a little earlier for the 1 o'clock stream. But I'm planning on really hunting harder for turkeys this year than I have, I guess, ever. Dakota, thanks for the super chat. How's your day going? Not too bad. Been fairly productive today. Got to... Is that the same stag? Nope, that's a different mythical. That's the rack I probably would have preferred, by the way. He's got, like, the biggest brow tines that the mythicals can have. And, of course, he's even. But I'm not going to complain. We got a pretty good looking one, and the fact that he's not even and still looks good is pretty neat. Get him down. Anyway, yeah. Managed to work out, got some video stuff done earlier. Got a piebald gold red deer today, which I am quite thrilled about. Wow. Yeah, that was a great shot. Not even close. Really like to get a shot at that black and white one if I can. Are we talking about pharaoh goats? Possibly, probably. I'm missing something. I don't know what I'm missing, but I'm missing something. Why can female foxes go up to 7 very hard? They might as well go to 9 legendary. They, in fact, will go to 8 mythical. I don't know why. Maybe it's just supposed to be an idea that fox in general are tough to hunt. Not that they really are. I've never had much difficulty with them, but other than getting really specifically large ones. How are you getting so many mythical? I don't know. It's the 3rd one, right? I said one of these days we'll get a diamond to show up. That's not exactly what we've done here today, but what we've done is pretty good. Booty used. I'm gonna make those two just for you when we have the slots. I like that. You seem to be quite good at coming up with ways of using those. It's rather entertaining. If we see a 4 for the southeastern Spanish ibex, I mean, really, I guess I don't want to get another diamond that much that's a level 4, but a 5, like a proper diamond, would be cool. Because the 4s make diamond because they get like a extra wide cred spread it. I don't know why I try to speak English. Maybe I should attempt a different language. Spread credit. Usually the 4s that make diamond are like the tip-to-tip spreads quite large, and that's where the extra score to make diamond comes from. What's up, G? I was giving you a Sitka review without realizing you were streaming? What? I need to see what you're talking about, because I see that you've messaged me a couple of times. Hey! Nice. That didn't take long. Small male. I don't think any of these ibex are all that special. Well, in that case, we'll take the red deer, because if Cuatro wants to be nice to us, maybe we'll have to come back here more often. It's kind of amazing to think. The amount of red deer we shot here, we had like an albino really early on in our grind, and since True Racks, that's been it. We've had nothing special in single player, and then all the not special stuff just went into one animal and made a very special stuff. Can you swim? You can't swim in this game. You can basically cross water. I don't know how deep it can be at the very deepest, but say like several feet if you were to just look at it and guess. It's not allowed to leave such trophy animals walking around our map. Yeah, that makes sense, G. Well, yeah, definitely let me know with the rest of that, but I'm quite interested in finding out. Is mountain lion and puma the same animal in this game? They are. Like, there's no difference whatsoever. They have all the same fur types, the same max score, max weight, same requirements for silver, gold, diamond. They are labeled as 2 different species, and they're like treated as such with, say, your codex, for instance. They don't have just one listing. There are pumas right here, and wait a minute. Am I crazy? Do they not list them as different? I was sure they did. Well, I guess they really say they're the same thing then. This whole time, I thought there were two different listings. Well, don't mind me just not know what I'm talking about, but anyway, even in the trophy lodge, they're interchangeable in some of the multi-mounts, so they are basically the same thing, but they call them, you know, the different names for the regions. You get removed for dissing cats? Is it all cats or just house cats? Shot a 9 legendary red deer and it was a gold. Why was it not diamond? Basically, it comes down to trophy rating, so every species has its own requirement for diamond. And in your case, you probably had a red deer that scored below 251, where 251 is the requirement. Level 9 red deer can get down into the like high 220s, low 230s. Really just depends, but it also comes down to harvest checks, so there's the chance that he did score above 251, and if he didn't, you still got a gold on that. You probably lost one of the 4 harvest checks, and I've explained those a bunch of times. I won't try to go over them too much, but in all likelihood, it was either the wrong ammo or a non-vital hit. One of those two. I left the ibex, did I? That's okay. Flinter is 23. It's true. I'm not sure if someone's asking, but yes. Left an ibex, it's all good. We'll just leave him behind. My game crashed? What do I do? Surely when you're saying it crashed, didn't just, like, stop working and you can just fire it back up, because you could always just, you know, hit play game again. I'm assuming you're talking about, like, the save file corrupted. You could contact the devs, if that's what you mean, if there's, like, no save game anymore. But usually if that happens, it's kind of gone. I'm 42,012. Oh, for 2012. I got it. Never mind. Another game. Thanks for the super chat. How's it going? Going pretty good. Had a pretty decent day so far. And tips for diamond goats. If you're interested in multiplayer, there's a lake. Pretend this is Tearoa. There's a lake right here. Go to that one. Hunt around there. If there's not any level 5s, go to the river, which, you know, this map is quite similar. Go to the river, which is basically in the same area. Start about the midway and go east. You're going to see just about every goat on that map. You can do that on your own map and shoot all your males, but multiplayer seems to have quite a large number, we'll say, of diamond goats, so I would probably do it that way, personally. They're not an animal I like to grind. Are you gonna tell me that wasn't a lung? Because I felt like we could get vertebrae and lung and just get them down faster. Definitely got vertebrae. Just kinda missed the key lung portion of that. It'll go down a little faster now. Tips for diamond wolves and grizzly. Wolves, it depends on which map you're on, but, well, I guess only for the subspecies, because really, I think it's the same advice. Just go around anywhere you can find wolves, or if they find you, that's even better. Shoot as many as you can, and eventually you'll get a 9 to spawn. I don't think diamond wolves for either species are that rare. Then when it comes to grizzly, yeah, again, I mean, I'd probably do it in single player because there's so few multiplayer games open that are grizzly drink time. And yeah, you can hunt them in the rest zone, but I'd say it's a little less efficient to do it that way. Just gotta shoot all your males, and it is gonna be a slog because you're not gonna see a lot of males. It's not fun. But if you really want a diamond grizzly, it's about the only way. The greatest hunting tip is hunt animal. Yeah, when it comes down to it, as much as it's a potentially varied question, you know, tips for diamond of any species, mostly it's just shoot as many of that animal as you can until you get a diamond to respawn. That's what I'm doing with Red Fox right now over on Yukon. Can you use iTunes money to give a super chat? I don't think so. I really don't know. Shot 6 feral goats. I'm gonna guess 6 level 5 feral goats and none of them made diamond. I've heard some pretty crazy stories of numbers of level 5 goats that didn't make it. Eventually one's got to, you just gotta keep at it. If you see 4s, by the way, that look like 5s, shoot those too. I got a diamond level 4 in my lodge. It can happen. Now we've lost our red deer track. I really thought that first road deer we spotted was a buck. That was the only reason I even did that to begin with. Layton Lakes is my favorite map, it is. It's a good map. And somebody asked about Chamois Drink Time I saw. I think it is 4:30 to 8. A lot of maps on... Or a lot of maps. A lot of zones on that map are... They start like on the half hour, which is weird. Just... I guess the thing they wanted to change it up with? I'm really not sure. First live stream? Welcome, Perry. Glad you can make it. Do you know if they fixed access on console? Everything should be fixed. I don't think, other than maybe Great Ones, there's a little bit of debate about that right now. Though lots are getting posted, so they may be fixed. I don't think there's any animals that like can't make diamond or are making diamond way too commonly or anything like that. I think things are in good shape. What map do you recommend for getting money fast? Well, this one's not bad for situations just like this. I would definitely go to Hirschfelden, though, and try to hunt geese. If you've got the money for a goose setup, that little investment is going to pay off in like an hour. And then you're just making all kinds of money. It's like 1,000 cash per goose. You can kill, say, 4 to 6 per flock, sometimes more. And if you average... I don't know, even a flock every like 10 minutes, which I think you can do a little better than that, especially with multiple goose setups, you just make ridiculous amounts of money. I don't know, if there's none that are big here, I don't know that I want to run all the way down there to claim it. So this may just be a case of checking and then we're going to go elsewhere. It's all kinds of mouflon. It's kind of a decent 4. 2, in fact. We're here. We might as well. Just shot a diamond blacktail and a diamond elk. Nice. Couple of pretty cool ones. Okay, 364 meters. I guess that wasn't it. Is that even gonna kill him? That will. Can't hunt this lake anymore. My Xbox goes berserk. Like lagging or what's it do? I could kind of see that because you get... Oh, better watch where we're going. This might be a recipe for death. I'm not sure if you can go across the side of this. Anyway, there's got to be at any given time close to 75 animals around. Figure 50 ibex and 25 mouflon is not an overestimate. This might be it. I'm not. Alright. That's it. Didn't think we needed the medkit just yet. Back up top. Really? It's gonna be faster to just do this. How do I join your Discord? There's a link to that in the description. I'm sure one of the mods will use the command to get the link in chat as well. Where should I go for geese and what time? I've got a goose guide if you want to check that out. If you just search it, like Flinter Goose Guide, it'll come up. But I've got 3 different spots I show, and I think I talk about the time. If I don't, early morning. Anytime in there, you're good. Who do we got there? Jake just wanted to say hi. Well, hi. Thanks for the super chat, man. Really do appreciate you. We got Waldo. You should make more guide videos like the Axis one. Yeah, I think I've got some guides coming up fairly soon. That is at least the intention. But, I feel like I didn't say thank you, or if I already did, thanks again. And Tanner, thank you for the super chat as well. Is a brown hybrid duck rare? So you're talking about mallards. In Classic, they are, just on the off chance you happen to be asking about Classic. In Call of the Wild, there's not really any rare mallards. Melanistic, piebald, leucistic, brown hybrid, none of them are really actually rare, unfortunately. I wish they were. Oof. We were right on, even for a heart shot if we were lower. Just shot too high. Still a decent one. Okay, let's go to this lake. We're gonna hopefully start turning into some wolves. If we don't, I'll just be sad. Oh, good, G. That's great to hear. Glad you're letting us know about that. Derek, thank you as well. Do turkeys spawn on decoys like other birds do? They don't. Decoys are... Well, there's some wolves. Decoys are just to actually get them to come in. So if you see them and you set up decoys, it's supposed to at least get them to get closer to you. This is unfortunate. I thought that we'd be able to see. It's also unfortunate they're not turning a little more broadside. There we go. That's the one that we probably should have tried to shoot first. I don't think we made a good shot on... Well, no, that guy died. Did we make a good shot on the second one then? Not if he's the one. I don't appreciate the whole up and down, every little like rise and dip in the terrain makes them trot funny. Not a fan. Woofers? Sadly, they didn't want to get any pets, but got a few. What's the difference between all the Hunter Call of the Wilds? Okay, my best guess as to what you're referring to for that question is going to be like the different editions. So from, I guess, 2019 edition forward, they're all the same base game, and then the different editions are like the DLCs that were released during the course of that year, or the, well, everything released up to that version's release. So let's say the newest version, the 2021 edition, it's everything up to and including, what was the Smoke and Barrels weapon pack, I think. Te Aura was the first thing that's not included in the 2021 edition. Going after a level 9 Dark Red Puma. Ooh. Good luck. I like them. Well, again, are we using the 303 from Te Aura? Speaking of that, maybe next week, possibly, we're going to do the mission stream on that map. We'll get the new 303 for one. So if you have not done the missions, and you don't want to have spoilers, either miss that one, or if you don't want to miss it, I guess go through some of the missions. Because I think that's going to be the plan. Do you ever get tired of this game? I don't get tired of it, per se. Like, there's times where maybe I want to go and play something else. But, nah, like, I've got goals to accomplish. One of them, really, we sort of accomplished today by getting that mythical piebald red deer. And that, like, type of game where there's always something to do. It's the same as Subnautica that we talked about in the Twitch stream yesterday. When I've got something I want to do, generally I'm not going to get bored until I've done that. So, Trophy Lodge-wise, there's just a lot more to fill the lodge with, and until we've done that, and who knows how long that's going to take, I'm always going to have a reason to come back. Classic searching for trophies return with new lodge. Now, when you're saying new lodge, you're not telling me they're releasing a new lodge and I missed out on that announcement or anything? You're saying I should start a new lodge? I have an idea for that could happen, you just never know. Have to see if I can make something like that happen. Flinted. That's the one. It's close. Need that fur type as a real rare in game? I think that would be possibly doable. It's kind of realistic. Probably Palo. I assume at like 2 hours of stream, it's going to take about 10 streams to complete Subnautica. It took me 20 hours or 24 hours or something when I did the playthrough, like in video form. Now, I know more, but there's also things that have been added that are probably going to throw me off. The other thing is that I think could impact it is we might not always do 2 hours. There might be like a 4 or 5 hour stream. Who knows? If I'm really specifically trying to get one thing done and then like another thing comes up, I could absolutely see that happening. But I was on the community hub for Subnautica Below Zero, and it looked like people were expecting like an official release of that soon. So I'm gonna at least wait until that. But then, assuming that Subnautica Sundays continue to go well, yeah, we'll do that. Court Guard, I hope I'm saying your name right. Is the mule deer level still bugged? Because I shot 6 level 5s and none of them made diamond. If you shot those... That was loud. If you shot those since the update, then that's just really bad luck. The levels should have all been fixed with the last update. And most of them were fixed when you like shot an animal. Any of the glitch mule deer you shot, they'd respawn at the proper level. But you could have been on like, if you were in multiplayer or if you were on your own map and had none of it, you could have had a bunch of glitched ones. Sunday fun day all day, I'm just saying it could happen, you know? How do you get a lodge? You gotta buy the DLC. Once you own the DLC, in your side panel here you have trophy lodges. Click that. You'll have available lodges down here. Pick the one you want. Create lodge. Good to go. Hey, Corpse. Can't stay because I'm still at work. Wanted to say hi and show some support from my friend Rebecca. How nice of you, man. Appreciate you dropping by. Good to see you. Yesterday I shot a piebald diamond reindeer. Did you post that in Discord by chance? Because if you haven't, you should definitely do that. That would be pretty cool to see. Okay, we got a 1.5 kilometer run. I'm hoping that we either spot some like resting red deer, resting mouflon, I guess, because ibex are going to be drinking, or wolves. As a wolf shows up. How fitting. Wait, this is a different pack. Oh, there's a mythical. I think I know about him. I think I've seen him drinking at the lake that we're near. Well, good to know they do rest in this area then. That's him there. That's a 6. There are a ton. I really wish they'd have gone aggressive. This could have been a lot more fun. Got that one. Trying to get males. We're not after an albino female for the Iberian wolves. Just the Yukon. Yukon. What are they called? Grey wolves. Yukon wolves. Close enough. I don't know how many we killed. 3, I think. More woofers. Good news is, since we put them in the title of the stream, it's not going to be just the one pack. So maybe now that we're actually killing some of these, one of these times that we fast travel. I know I heard one. Where'd it go? I see you back there. Don't think I don't see you. I think that's an olive fur type if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, a lot of times, if you like reset the time and then fast travel right to a lake, a lot of animals are going to be drinking there. It's just a weird, call it like a reset mechanic of Call of the Wild when animals just go to their drink zones and then move to where they're supposed to be. That is an olive fur type. A silver one, but still cool. Anyway, what I was trying to get at is, if we've killed some of these now, maybe we'll actually get a good one and he'll show up at that lake. Hunting wolves with the 303 is way easier than with the M1. That might be a video I do as well. Talked about that yesterday. Was that yesterday? Pretty sure it was yesterday. I want to basically shoot wolves at like a couple of different ranges with both guns and pay attention to how long it takes them to go down. Because I think the 303 is going to bring them down several seconds faster, and that's important for when packs are going after you. What do we got? 38.3? Probably a lower end mythical end, but still not bad. Good to see. What's up, Kinsko? Next time I see a turkey, I'm gonna kill it with the 300. I bet you it won't run anywhere. That'll drop it. I believe. Do you need Wi-Fi to play this game? You can play offline. You need Wi-Fi to obviously play multiplayer, or Ethernet or whatever, internet. Which way are they going to go? They're going to go up that way? That's a 6 that I'd like to get, but yeah, he's below the hill. Do we follow them? There weren't big ones. I think I'd rather stay on the road and learn more about this area. If there was another male, which I think there may be, we'd probably go for it, but I think they're heading up and away, which is kind of good. We're stuck with all their tracks here. Now, once we're past all these, anything we do come across is going to be new. How does the respawn system work? To explain it super simply, any animal you shoot is going to be replaced by a similar animal. So when I say that, take the male Iberian wolf that we just shot. There's going to be another male Iberian wolf somewhere on the map that takes his place. How big he is seems to be pretty random. There might be like some complicated formula that decides how big they are, but I'm not sure there's any figuring that out, and even if there is, how you work with that to improve your chances of getting diamonds, I'm not sure. So it seems like just assuming it's random and hunting it if it is and shooting as many males as possible works well enough anyway. And yeah, that's about it. You shoot something, you'll get a new one of it. Any diamonds? No diamonds, but a mythical piebald red deer that was pretty cool looking. Managed to take him with the bow. Are respawns instant? They don't seem to be. Sometimes there's things that make them look as if they are. The respawn itself might be instant, but let's say you shot an animal out of a herd. It seems to take a very long time for them to get their new herd member, let's call it. Are you a pro at this game? I don't know what technically that would mean. I mean, I'd essentially play it for a living. If that constitutes it, then yes. Not a pro at English, if you haven't noticed. Have you ever seen a Lion King? I've seen the Lion King. How often do you do giveaways? Also, how can I post stuff in Discord? I'm new to this. If you're in Discord, there's a couple of things you gotta do as far as like, what is the word for that? Authentication? Almost missed a syllable, I think. So, you gotta like have a verified email address or something, I think. And then you can just type in the channels. If you mean like post your screenshots of, say, a diamond, there's a specific text chat for that. You can actually look and see. It's COTW for Call of the Wild, trophy shots and pics. You can post them in there. There's like a little plus on the side of the Discord thing. And the other half of your question, I already gotta forget. What was that? Gotta find it now. That might be a serious task. Oh yeah, how often do we do giveaways? The giveaways I've done in Discord have been basically when a new map comes out. EW has been kind enough to give me like a couple of codes for it to give away. So it's not really up to me necessarily. It's when new maps come out and if the devs decide to do that. That shadow has got to mess with your OCD? Shadow? What? I don't know what you're talking about. The fact that you can't see my shadow right now, you mean? Fluent in Flinglish? I don't think I even said that right. I don't know how I said that, but somehow it didn't sound right. If that answers your question about how fluent I am, then it was effective. The shadows area on your map? To be honest, I was looking at the chat the entire time, so might have missed it. This is where we shot the Diamond Mouflon on the 24-hour stream. There is nothing here. It's a little bit lame. Sometimes there's a red deer. Well, sometimes wolves rest up there, but I would certainly assume there wouldn't be a red deer just chilling if there were wolves. Did we do better that time? Last time we shot him straight in the vertebrae. What do you think the easiest time it is on Silver Ridge Peaks? Let me think about that. Mountain goat and pronghorn are both fairly easy. I'm gonna say mule deer and bison are pretty tough. Black bear, well, turkey I guess would be the easiest diamond, now that I consider that that's on the map. There's quite a lot of those. Smoked him. Big smoked. We gotta go back to that tent and go back the other way yet. How is that pronounced? Is it like Millie Carlson or Mill? I am not sure how to say your name and I apologize, but thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Saw level 9 wolf and shot him and couldn't find him? Well, if he didn't die, he's probably still out there on your map somewhere. What gun did I use now? Like for the red deer? That was also the 303. Pretty much exclusively using the 303 today. We'll get a bit of use out of the 243 for roe deer. I mean, should we actually run into one? This one's just being really, really stubborn. Printer. Oh no. It's evolving, and I don't like it. Now there's animals. That's a decent stag. Couple ibex. Max, wait, hold on. What's diamond for them? It's 100 something, so it can't happen like it used to. There used to be diamond female ibex. Not a thing anymore, so not to worry. Can we smoke this red deer? I think we ought to be able to. What's the hardest diamond to get? I think grizzly bear, red fox, jackal, coyote. Those kinds of things are pretty high on the list. Lynx as well. For me, one of the ones that has taken the longest, other than red fox, because I've not gotten it yet, was musk deer, believe it or not. I wouldn't have expected that. I really thought I just wasn't very lucky like when I played multiplayer and I didn't hunt them much in single player. I figured once I got a couple of respawns I'd probably have one. It took like 450 of them just to get a level 3 to spawn. Okay, this dude's just gonna run from now till forever, it would seem. Eventually, maybe, possibly, he'll give us a shot. Alright, we got Laura becoming a new channel member. Thank you so much. Get your name first because those do not stay on my alert list for some reason. If you're not already in the Discord, make sure you join that. Kyla's got the link already with Nightbot. Link up your YouTube, get the member rules in there. Get the good stuff that comes along with that. And enjoy the green name and emojis in chat. I really appreciate that. Then to go back a minute, we got Sled Junkie. Thanks for the super chat. Great stream. Keep up the amazing content. I will definitely do my best. And that person, good to see you, man. Good to see you again. And I think I may have missed it if you said in chat, but I'm going to go with Millie for now. Thanks for the super chat once again. How do respawns work? Specifically, how do they get higher rating? It seems to be quite random. In my experience, there's not very much that's predictable with it. So you just gotta shoot basically as many of them as you can. And you basically hope for the best. Which, in some ways at least, when you're actually hunting in real life, is kind of how it works. Gotta hope that the big one actually shows up, so sort of makes sense. I like this rack a lot, by the way, and I think like a small mythical could be it. This would be my ideal rare gold red deer. If I could get a rare diamond one, that would be something different, but if it's going to be a gold, that rack's my favorite. Forever Andrew, thanks for the super chat. Will JJ Wild become a stealer? I doubt it. As much as he could really make that defensive line even more into a force, he's fairly old, and I don't think that's the direction they need to move right now. They've got pretty good veteran leadership defensively, so they don't need that. The rest of the defense is quite young. I think that money needs to be spent on the offensive line. As much as I do want it to happen, by the way, I just don't think it's a good move. Are you going to do another Great One grind? Eventually I am. I've kind of gotten away from that at the moment just because of trying to focus on some other things. Ooh, rabbits are drinking. Okay, there's a couple of spots I want to look at just for fun. Ooh. Still missed. What the? That was bad. Don't know if I misarranged that or what. My favorite part about hunting is how no matter how much you prepare, there's always certain luck involved. That goes both ways, and that's the best part about it. You can have all the information that a certain buck does the same thing every single day, and the day you go to try to intercept him on that path, he might just be chasing the doe elsewhere. You might never see him. Or you might go to a place that has nothing to do with a certain deer's core area, and he chases a doe right past you. It happens. Not gonna say what county I live in. Yeah, that's a little too specific. Somebody asked like what part of Pennsylvania though? It's like West Central. Max weight of Gemsbuck. Male is 240, female is 210. There's a good reason to actually know the female Gemsbuck max weight. If you were to see a female Gemsbuck track that says 205 to 240, you have a guaranteed really big diamond female. Worth knowing that those tracks are worth following. I forget what lake it is. I think it's this one. I want to go there and there. I do actually occasionally shoot quite a lot of rabbits when I'm over in these areas, and there could be decent respawns. What time does Red Fox drink, eat, and rest? I know they drink from 1900 to 2300. I don't know what they do between that and 3 a.m. 3 to 7 they feed, and they pretty much rest everything else. Flinglish is my first and only language. It's true. It's very true. Hunter, thanks for the super chat. Wasn't able to make it earlier. Anything good? We did kill a pretty big piebald red deer. Was a mythical. If you're going to be around for the next 20-25 minutes, we'll head back to the trophy lodge and actually put him in there. ever sign up for the elk hunt in PA? I haven't. I need to do it. I don't know why, I just end up not doing so. Gage, thanks for the super chat. Do you ski, and what diamond are you most proud of? Never went skiing before. Never have. And diamond I'm most proud of... There's so many different ways this question can be asked, and it always ends up getting a different answer out of me. Most proud of, if it's not the great one because of all the grinding that went in. How about the 1,000 Coyotes? My third diamond ever. It was like at night, we hardly knew what we were doing back then. There were 4 of us, myself, Jax the Beard, Sean Johns, and Jay, all trying to chase that thing down. We finally got it, and just like the teamwork that went into it, the fact that it scored 1,000, we had what was then hardly like a widely known strategy of like hitting a call to make it stop for us, and hard shot, no, it was cool, so that's it. Andrew, thank you again. Claypool would have done better with a good scheme. Their offense didn't make a lot of sense to me. I don't know if that was Randy Fiechner or what, and that's what kills me about Roethlisberger's situation, because he seemed to do well, but it was mostly short passing, so is he going to do better without Fiechner there? We shall see if he comes back. Got to ski in Colorado? Bet. Max weight, mule deer, buck, and doe? I don't know for does, but it's not very important. Max for buck would be 210 though. KG, of course. I have gone there, Perry. Do you play on multiplayer all the time? I guess just for the fact that it's worded that way, I'll clarify. I play on single player, I'm going to say about like 55 to 60% of the time, and multiplayer like 40% of the time. But like every day I put several hours in multiplayer. I'm in multiplayer servers quite a lot. Let's Game, thanks for the super chat. I shot a troll diamond bunny today. There's not a lot of those around. That is really unfortunate. This is perfect. You talk hunting and football, my 2 favorite things. If you're not already following my Twitch, during football season, it's usually the Wednesday night streams, but even the Friday streams some. We talk like a lot of football, like what's either coming up for the Friday streams or the Thursday night game from the night before. Wednesday we usually talk about like all the previous weekend's games, so that's usually a fun time. We need Savannah 2.0 or Texas Game Ranch. I think I'd be pretty happy with either of those as a new map. We need 5 to 7 on these to have an especially large one, so nothing special there. How close can you get to animals before they'll hear you? The general rule of thumb is if you're running about 150 meters, if you're walking about 120, if you're crouching about 80, and if you're prone, depending on the animal, 40, or sometimes you can get even closer. If you got good cover, by the way, you can crawl to within like 10. You know what's underrated? Settlers. No, I think Settlers is exactly where it should be rated. For being terrible. It's not my fault. It just doesn't like me. The amount of roe deer we've seen to not have a single buck is a little bit alarming. Don't know where all the big males are. I also don't see like any rabbits. This spot's usually really good. I guess we'll take the female one. Male doesn't do us a whole lot of good. YouTube full-time job, indeed. Could you make more real-life hunting videos? There's still at least one to come from the rifle and muzzleloader season here. I need to like link everything up with the Meat Hunters release, so it's after TK stuff comes out on Meat Hunters. It's gonna be a while yet, but should be pretty decent. And then not too long after that, turkey season is going to be coming up, and we'll just be going straight into that. Just started streaming this game. That's cool to hear, man. It's a good game to stream. There's a lot of games out there, obviously, but a game where you can, for one, have the auto walk feature, which now all consoles have, and it's fantastic. That helps you out quite a lot. And a game where, you know, you don't have to always be staring right at the screen waiting for a certain thing to happen. It's a good game to stream. How many diamonds do we have? We looked earlier, 689. Should probably jump over fences, would be a good idea. I bought your merch? Well, thank you. Hope you like it. Hope you enjoy having that. Just realized the background music of the streams is an absolute banger. Is it? That's what I like to hear. BMO, thanks for the super chat. How do you feel about a Texas high fence for a map? If there wasn't any emphasis on the high fence, it's probably fine. If they, like, actually had the fences visible and stuff, I don't think that would be good. I just don't feel like, wow, found them all. I don't feel like that's the kind of environment that Call of the Wild is best for. It's really that open world kind of thing that makes this game as fun as it is. I think that would take away from it. Where is the one that Warning called? I haven't the faintest idea. Well, anyway, let's start counting. Let's see what we have. Thoughts on Yukon Valley? It's a good map. A lot of people don't like it, but I think it's a good map. Okay, that's the furthest to the right they go. Twos. Nothing even max weight estimate. Alright, well, I'm gonna guess. Guessed correctly. And... oh. Got 3. Most we can get without deleting the zone anyway. Yep, just go back prone. That's definitely what I meant to do. Big mail. I just got out of school early to watch you. Well, hope you're enjoying your time in the stream right now. Those look, I guess it's the way they interact with the lighting. Those look very albino for a second. Isaac and Hunter, thanks for the super chats, guys. You live in Iowa, probs because of the hunting seasons? I wish I did. Would be cool. Maybe one day, somewhere out there. I live in Pennsylvania currently, though. And Hunter went back and checked out the piebald. Oh, yeah. Pretty cool. We'll definitely be looking at him a little closer in like 15 minutes, but thank you, man. A privately owned ranch-based map would be cool. Maybe a high fence area you can enter a fee for, let's say, 20-30k with a slight increase in chance to find the great one. There's... I don't know. If you make an area where you get that increased chance, then you're gonna get that like split in the community where X person got theirs in the range, let's call it, and Y person didn't. And I don't know if that's a good thing for the community overall, because you'll get some not so nice back and forth banter, I think. I don't know why we're shooting rabbits at this point, but seems to be fun. You know what? We've hardly cleared the wolf hunting pressure, I hope to, but there's a lot up here. Maybe we can find wolves and look for rabbits? Didn't think of that. Yeah, that's... I'm not even sure. It depends on what a slightly increased chance is, really. The whole part of the great one is how rare it is, and who knows how well it's working right now. That's definitely something that needs to be a little more understood. Was that a... Nah, it's a gray. So these rabbits can be rare. They're nothing like the European rabbits, though. I should say these hares can be rare. Definitely don't see nearly as many rares for these guys. We'll try to get that one. And if I could be less bad. Oh, one just came. Another good size one too. Hopping out of the brush. Oh, we got it. Nice. Good deal. Anyway, try to get back to what I was saying. Assuming it's actually working properly, does that then diminish the great one? I guess it's so rare. Probably most people would want that. You'd need to, if you were the devs, probably try to do some kind of survey to find out what people think of it. I'd be curious. I've only seen one rare hair my whole time playing. They're very rare to say the least. The thing is, for me, I usually ignore them. I know that the creator beta for this map, there were rares quite frequently, but after the release, they got fixed, and I don't even know if I have any. What's up, JRB? Thanks for the super chat. How do you auto-run them on Xbox? Was hoping you knew. PS, got my first time in Rocky Mountain Elk yesterday. Nice. I like them a lot. That is something I wouldn't mind getting a few more of in the Trophy Lodge. You should have to double tap the left stick, and that'll put you in auto walk. If you're holding the left stick forward and double tap, that should put you in auto run. Did I say it right, bottom boy? I think that was it. 2 golds. Actually, I think we're guaranteed 3 because the last one we shot was big. Doing pretty decent there. What are the advantages of multiplayer? The best way I can describe it is that everybody plays this game a little bit differently. Like, if you were to hunt my map, for instance, let's say your favorite spot is, like, along this river. I know Bathides Ibex can drink here. You can see it's basically undiscovered to me, and I really am curious, like, what are these little things? Is that where I've spotted animals? Because that almost makes sense now. Well, anyway, maybe that's your favorite spot, and you join my map. If there's something good on my map, I never hunt there because I'm too stubborn to go and look. You might be able to just go and get a diamond in your favorite spot, whereas on your own map, you can shoot as many as you want there. You might have eventually a diamond respawn there, but maybe they're elsewhere. It's all sort of down to, I guess, the fact that, for me, the reason I enjoy multiplayer the most is the unknown of what's around the next corner, basically. But it just comes down to, like, where different people hunt, essentially. Yes, you did? Okay, good. Snakehead, thanks, by the way. Just double checking, but are you going with TK on his whitetail hunt this year? And if you are you going to go after anything else besides whitetail? See, I don't even know. We haven't planned too, like, specifically yet, because we don't even know what travel restrictions are going to look like and all that. So we'll have a better idea down the road a bit. Right stick, not left? I think it's left. Isn't right stick hold breath? Am I losing my mind? You know, I never played this map. I thought that earlier today, so I figured we'd come here for a stream, and we shot a pretty massive piebald red deer, so might recommend coming and checking it out. Do you like multiplayer? I do. I've talked about it, like, in random intros and stuff. When I've played my own map, like, for maps that I hunt a lot, especially, when I've, say, spent the last couple of weeks hunting all over Yukon Valley for red fox, I'm really not that intrigued to go and hunt Yukon Valley for other things in single player. So, like yesterday, we went out there in multiplayer, finally a road deer buck, by the way, and we were able to get a diamond moose and a diamond piebald, actually, harlequin duck, which was pretty cool. I just like not knowing. It keeps me more intrigued, whereas on my own map, because I don't shoot everything, a lot of the animals, when I come back, they're the same thing. Like, here's a good example. We're not going to shoot, wherever he was, this level 4 red deer. So next time I come and hunt here, I'm going to see probably that level 4 red deer. The only... wow. tucked his head under his body and died. The only way we won't see him is if he's just not, you know, visible wherever he's resting. He's going to stay on this map. That's why multiplayer is interesting. I've never seen any of those animals, and that makes it fun. Left stick unless you mess with your settings? Okay. So by default, at least, that's it. You know, apparently it was spammed by the way things were said. I didn't see a single spamming of that. Why do I don't know. Smoked him. He looks like he's in good shape. Even a gold. Nice. Sometimes I seem to forget that double lung with the 243 on road deer actually drops them. Catches me off guard still when I see that. So there were some rabbits here. Not as many as I expected to see. Where else are we going to see rabbits? Where else? Down here, we'll see a bunch of them. Might as well look. Don't have a lot of these. Timothy, thanks again. Do you think they'll add another great one if they did what you want it to be? I'm almost sure they will. It's going to be, you know, in my opinion, after they've really nailed down this one and hopefully gotten it fixed. As for what I want it to be, mule deer, Roosevelt, or Rocky Mountain elk would be really cool. Another antler species is basically my hope. Could be anything. Do not eat 3 plates of cake after school? If you say so. How long have you been streaming for? Today, 1 hour and 52 minutes. We're probably at the last lake that we're going to check. I think we're going to clutch an albino diamond European hare real quick and call it a day. And there are a bunch. The only way to get rare European hares that we'd like to get is to, well, not miss. Missed the first one. But we're going to have to hunt these sometime, and since we're here, I guess now's as good a time as any. Why? Why am I so bad at that? They're just hopping. It's not that fast. Bert, what's going on, man? Thanks for the super chat. Tested positive for COVID yesterday, and this game, and especially your vids, helped me a lot through this. That's good to hear. Not about the COVID thing, but about the videos helping. Got my diamond number 162 today. Nice. Well, hopefully you recover quickly. Hopefully everything is going okay. Thanks for the super chat. I don't know if I said that. And maybe I can word that a little better. I'm glad that the videos and stuff are helping you through. Look at those bunnies go. They're quick little buggers. Look at that. Mid jump. Where is... I don't know, but these are new ones to smoke. Very small ones over here so far. Probably because I do tend to shoot them when I'm down here hunting red deer. What? Why? I don't get it. I talk in your typing language, I feel it. That's exactly what seems to happen. We're on that same brainwave, but opposite ends. Actually, so far, I think we might have deleted one zone, but we're not doing too terribly hunting pressure-wise. Where's the one that we shot running, though? Right up ahead of us, I guess. There's a female. This seems to be a new thing. I don't remember rabbits doing this in the past. That says they're fleeing, which means they should be like full-on running, but they're just sort of slowly trotting along. Shoot a bunny with the 470? We did do that on Virunga release day, but because it would send more bunnies in the distance running off, I don't think that's necessarily the best move for what we're trying to do. Now we're starting to get into a little bunny smoking rhythm. That is a gray, right? I don't know, but it ran pretty far. Ah. Think we got it. Pretty sure. I find the latent jackrabbits do the same thing. Yeah, I think all the species do now. I've even seen the European rabbits on Hirsch and Te Awaroa. They'll sort of just, for some reason, be like, nah, I don't live in a burrow. I'm just going to go hopping over here forever miles away, and it'll be fine. Pretty sure there was a video where we lost a melanistic gold European rabbit and then ended up getting a different one later. I think that's what happened. I think it just forever hopped away. So a lot of these guys just chilling here, which I will say does make the whole process of trying to wipe them all out a little easier. That was awfully rude of you. Hopping forward when we had a headshot lined up. Passed the rabbit, did I? That's okay. Not too worried, we still got plenty. Your videos are helping me get through my brother's cancer. Well, I'm glad they can help, man. I know that's a difficult situation. That is inexplicably understated, but glad to help in, you know, whatever way that I can. There should have been a not sitting one. Is it this one? No. This one. Maybe. Yes. That's the one. I think they still go all the way down here, so got a little further to go. Are you going to stream on Twitch tonight? Not tonight. The next scheduled one is Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern. We'll see if that actually works out, but yeah, I've got a video to make for tomorrow yet tonight, so not going to be able to stream. Can I have your voice, please? It's not for sale. We could try to work out some kind of deal, though, you know. Willing to consider. One more wabbit all the way over there for that. I don't know. I hear you. I don't know where you are, but I hear you. Because of hunting pressure, I don't think smoking all these males is a good idea. Not that we haven't absolutely lit this lake up. But still. Male up there. That's a bush. That's not what we're after. Still getting warning calls. Well, that'll pretty well do to clear the hunting pressure everywhere else. $12,012 for my voice. There you go. That's an offer that I don't know if I can refuse. Just got out of school and saw you were streaming. Well, I'm glad you could stop by for a little bit. We're just about to the end here. Gonna go back to the trophy lodge in, I don't know, like 2 minutes once we've claimed these bunnies. And that will be pretty much it for this stream, but worth it to stick around for that one. The red deer that we got is pretty cool looking. Any diamonds? No diamonds. We got, I don't know how many total harvests. What are we looking at here? The rabbits killed almost 20 of them. Probably 30 to 40 animals on this map for respawns. Early on we killed a mythical piebald red deer though. That is what we're going to go back to the trophy lodge for. We'll be on our way back in just a second. I've been doing my best to try to be able to see all that Kyla, and I have to say, I agree. Everything looked good. What's the diamond count? 689. We'll be coming up on 700 soon, and I'm not going to intentionally hunt for like a cool diamond for 700, but number 600 was a red-brown diamond wolf, so if we can, you know, one-up that, that would be pretty neat. Excuse me. Where are you hiding? I don't think we're going to be able to see it unless it's really in the open. The fact that we couldn't see it from where we were is a bit surprising to me. Oh, I saw that one. Really don't need the added hunting pressure, but is the other one by chance also doing this? Because that would be cool. Hi. You're not it either, though. Where's your friends? Be free. I don't know how to feel about this. We're so, so close to this blurry. You doing alright? Having a good day? It's interesting they don't have an actual drink animation. Or I guess he's fleeing now, so maybe they do. Ooh, that's nice and clear. The odds that we ever do like a straight up European air hunting video aren't great, but if we do, you may well be seeing the thumbnail right now. Look at the nose, it's never stopping. I gotta approve of the job they've done animation-wise. Hey, wait a minute. Oh, there you are. It's just about to leave. One more rabbit. Alright, now we're gonna go back to the trophy lodge. Just came here. Sorry you had to see that. It was just the natural kind of progression of things. I come back to an eyeball. I was just admiring the artistic ability of the devs. Close mail. That's just mean. Hey, it was the one that wasn't smart enough to leave. Okay, we've had this on the wall since June 8th of 2020. Been tired of looking at that rack since June 9th. So, we're gonna take this apart. We gotta look at the date. June 10th. Didn't realize those were that close together. So now, we need to do things correctly for one. How are we gonna find... Looks like we did a... Oh yeah, this is Silver Ridge Peaks kind of area, so there's going to be a lot of stuff in here. June 10th, we're looking for Flea State? What? Was the Melness... Oh, it probably was. Oh boy. This is it. Okay. Not bad. Take that apart. Now we're going to make a new one, which is much cooler looking. Old Piebald... I think that's the new albino, but got our 229 piebald. We're going to put the monistic hind in there. That will be today's date, which is not all the way down there. Where are you? I think up here. It keeps going back and forth. There we go. That is pretty cool. We didn't get to look at it like super well. I like that it's uneven, but that it's, in my opinion, purposely made to look like both of those antlers belong on the same animal, you know? I like it. Harriman credits, thanks for the super chats. My favorite kill ever? I mean, gotta be the great one. This one's up there pretty high on the list as well, though, I must say. And credits, sorry I was away, did you kill anything good? Well, as that super chat came in, you were probably looking at it. That was definitely the best kill of the stream. It was early on, we shot him with a bow. It was quite neat. Okay, now we need June 10th. Where are you? Why does that... I don't get it. The way that this thing is quite frustrating. Somehow looking straight, they're a little more majestic looking to me. Does that clip though? Yeah, it clips. Well, if we do that, it doesn't. And then this guy, we'll do like that. Actually, no, because that's going to be the same pose as the other way. I think we'll just have him look straight. Nice. Alright, back to the better place. Just to see this from today. And yeah, not a bad return trip to Cuatro. Like I said, it's been a while since we were there, but got ourselves a pretty cool piebald red deer. So anyway, that is going to do it for this stream. As always, guys, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for all the support. And I will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye!